In this video, I'm going to show you how to take 6 of our most popular colors, Synergy gel components, and make the perfect smile line with hard gel. This is how you do it. The first mix we're going to use is going to consist of hologram, purple illumination, and pinky. What we want to be able to do is take a scoop of build gel onto a tile. Just going to put a dash of hologram. Going to cover the whole entire surface with purple. And lather the top with pinky. Now again, what we want to be able to do is push the glitter into the gel first, and then, just like butter on toast, we want to be able to mix it in so that we have a nice, even, rich consistency. This way, when you spread it thin, you can see the product is going to be dense. All right, what we're going to be able to do is scoop this up. We have our first mix. We're going to take the same build gel. What we're going to do is we're going to take fuchsia, shimmering sand, and crush and do the same thing. Once I mix it up, you notice we have 2 even piles. This is going to prepare us for our application. We're going to begin the perfect smile line with hard gel by preparing the natural nail. I'm going to push the cuticles back. I'm going to lightly remove shine from the natural nail, lightly tickling it away. Again, my focus wants to be around the cuticle area and the perimeter of the nail. And again, no pressure. All we want to do is tickle it off. Once we're done doing that, we're going to take Swipe or your cleanser of choice. We're going to clean the surface of the nail. We're going to apply a nice coat of protein bond. Remember, you're going to apply it to all 10 fingers. After you're done applying it to the 10th finger, go back and apply your second coat. Perfect. We're set up and we're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to take my base gel and with firm pressure, I'm going to apply a nice thin coat from cuticle to free edge. Once it's on, I'm going to go inside the light. And again, remember, I'm going to apply one hand. As soon as I'm done, it's going in the light. I'm going to work on the other. As soon as I am done with that second hand, I'm going to rotate and continue my application. I'm now going to use my concealer pink to create my body and the perfect smile line. The best thing about concealer pink is this. It does not move. So what we want to be able to do, notice with my brush, I'm going to pick out a nice pearl. Notice the tail. I'm going to tap that off the edge of the jar. I'm going to set it right here at the cuticle area. And what I want to be able to do is just lightly bounce, pressing it in and around the cuticle area. What we're going to do is lightly float. Notice how I'm keeping contact with the very, very top and tip of my brush. As I start getting down towards the smile line, what I'm going to do is swivel, swivel, swivel into shape, creating the perfect smile line in reverse. I'm Okay, now before we get inside the light, what I want to be able to do is take the edge of my brush and lightly cut from corner down to corner. I'm going to come down, I'm going to grab it from corner to center. As soon as I come down, I'm going to lift that tail up and drag it to the other side. All right, as you can see, just trying to keep light contact so that my smile line is going to be deep and even. Now again, since we applied the body in one coat, what we want to be able to do is keep the hand in front of the light. I would love to just do this. If I have all of the fingers, I can keep them in front of the light. This way it's going to expose it, right, to the light on the outside. It only needs to be out there for about 30 seconds. This is going to eliminate two things. It's going to eliminate basically the hand going hot, 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 and it's going to allow it to cure slow so that when she goes inside the light, it's going to be nice and comfortable. Come out of the light. All right, now you see we have a really deep smile line to work with. What I want to be able to do now is I'm going to be able to set up a fade from one corner to center and then the other corner. We'll take our first color, which is our purple mix, and all we want to be able to do is basically set it and just guide it. Take a look how I'm actually bouncing, bounce, 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 as my brush turns into the corner, as I tuck it into the corner and I lightly come down and feather it into place. You can actually see here all the way up into the corner how I'm actually able to establish a smile line without having to do any work at all. I'm going to do the same thing with the other color. I'm going to take the second color. What we're going to do is reattach, and we're going to do is bounce, bounce, bounce. As I start working in the corner, notice that the tip of my brush actually comes up as I guide it up and in. Feather it into the corner, come down the side, and lightly feather it forward, leaving a nice, tight, but thin smile line. Perfect. Once we've established this, I'm going to go inside the light all the way, and I'm going to work on the other hand. The best part about the glitter, as you can see, it doesn't move. So I'm going to actually be able to do all 5 fingers, get it inside the light, and again, rotate to the other hand. Work on the other hand. As soon as I'm done, switch. It's going to come out of the light. Now remember, you guys, if you notice from the side, again, we have a thin layer of glitter right here on the free edge. Again, in order to cap the free edge, just like acrylic, we have to be able to overlay it with clear. That way we don't file into our glitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Build, and all we're going to do is we're going to brush a nice, even coat over the whole entire nail. Just getting a little bit, and all I want to be able to do is lightly cap the free edge. Lightly cap the free edge. This is also going to fill any space in between the glitter and the smile line. And again, it's going to complete the design. It's going to complete the application. It's going to go inside the light for 2 minutes. Again, after you are done, work on the other hand. Once the product cures, we're going to take our swipe or your cleanser of choice. We're going to remove the dispersion layer from the top of the gel. Remember, I don't really need to file that much. All I want to be able to do is touch up my edges to make sure they're nice and even. My sidewalls are straight. Again, I'm looking at the side profile. I just want to make sure that we get everything into perfection. I'm going to file the upper arch in. I'm going to make sure that my C curve is nice and even from side to side by looking down the barrel of the nail. I'm going to come around the cuticle area in one direction. Going to lightly buff the surface. We're going to take Swipe or your cleanser of choice. I'm going to wipe the surface. I'm going to take a little bit of finish gel from cuticle to free edge. All right, we're going to take finish gel. We're going to put a nice thin coat from cuticle to free edge. And as you can see, we're going to leave ourselves up with a wicked shine. She's going to go inside the light for 2 minutes. We're going to allow that to cure while we apply it to the other hand. As soon as you're done, you either get into another UV light, you could crisscross, or you could just wait. But again, wait 2 minutes, minimum of 2 minutes. Give it a chance to cure, and it's going to leave you the most brilliant shine ever. All right, after 2 minutes, she's going to come out of the light. Going to condition, a little cuticle oil. The best part about using concealer pink is it's going to leave a cool tone, but it's going to set you up with smile line success.